Good morning. I hope you're all doing well today. Welcome to my parlor. My name is Zephyr. I'm going to be doing a collective tarot and oracle reading today. These readings are timeless. Basically, if you're trying to pick a video to watch, there are no dates on my videos at all. I'm not even telling you what month this is streamed in, though you could probably find that video data when you look it up. It'll probably say the published date, but I mean, I'm not putting that up there. Yeah, the messages are timeless, so whenever you stumble across this and it resonates, take it at that time. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Let's see here. I swear, I do try to be inclusive. If for any reason my energy and the readings that I do don't resonate with you, please check out any of the other amazing tarot readers on YouTube. Let's see here. Oh, if you've been with me before, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It's great to have you. I hope you enjoy the experience. I will be using the Herb Crafter Tarot and the Tarot Muka. So the Herb Crafter Tarot is our primary message deck. The Tarot Muka is the clarifying deck, and I will be closing out this reading today with the Mystic Shaman Oracle Guidance. And yep, that's it. Oh, if you would please like, share, and subscribe. And comment also. If you have any insights or it resonates, just let me know. If you'd like to donate, there is a link in the description box down below, as well as a link to my website, where the information on how to find my website. I might not have put a hyperlink in, but anyway, the link to my website is in the address in the description box below. If you'd like to book a personal reading or check out any of my other products, like my Reiki candles, or my handcrafted jewelry. Wow, okay, this is getting... I started to do this reading, do a reading like 20 minutes ago, but realized I needed to clear up space on my device so that I had room to record. And I gotta say, I don't know what this is different. This is different energy. I don't know what I was picking up on before, but this is, it's similar, but it's also different. Well, no, it's actually very similar still. It's still got that movement energy and the whole manifesting and building energy, but it wasn't these cards. This is more succinct. This is somebody who has been moving away from a past situation, or from the Six of Air, cattail, is the same as the Six of Swords. And we're not the same, but it's that card. Hi, Nora. Let's see here. It represents moving away from something, moving on to something new, and that's the past energy. And then we have the Magician, the Sunflower. And see, the Sunflower is full of just so much possibility. The Sunflower represents basically all the possibility, because the Sunflower, while it's one growth, is not, it all occurs from one growth. There's so many possibilities with the Sunflower, because each petal is its own flower. Each of those little things. The sunflower is actually anywhere from hundreds to thousands of little flowers. It's a giant compound flower, and only the seeds, because each of those petals leads to a seed, and then in the middle, but it's only the ones on the outside only the ones outside that everyone sees the most clearly, that get the big flamboyant petals. But the rest of the center of the flower, how it has those has smaller, not quite true petals, I guess you would say. Those are all seeds. Those are all flowers. It's all flowers. You have you are manifesting all the possibilities, and you're just radiating that out. You're creating infinite possibilities. There's a little, forget what that shape is called. Limniscale? The infinity symbol? I don't know. Universe. Do we have... Oh, I refer to spirit and universe interchangeably. They are the only higher powers that I call on in these readings. It's the same. I try to be, as I said, inclusive, and universe and spirit encompass, well, they're universal, aren't they? Obviously. I mean, well, I suppose maybe not obviously, but I consider them universal. So anyway, enough rambling from me. Universe, do we have any more cards? We have, so, oh, and there's the Magician. Then we have Death. Death is transformation. We have one more card. And we have the Tower, and we have the Moon. So, it is very rare that I pull 4 cards. And we have the Tower, which is mushrooms, which is also similar to, which is actually really similar to the death energy, to the transformation energy. You are focused on manifestation and transformation. You are making something new out of the old, because the mushrooms are growing on a dead log. You're transforming. This actually makes me think of the Adele song. Rolling in the Deep. It makes me think of the song Rolling in the Deep, actually. And there's a line, I'll turn my sorrow into treasured gold. That's what this whole energy is making me think on. And you're contemplating some kind of mystery. The moon energy, the Tura. Yeah. Okay, anything further, universe, or is that it for the Herbcrafter Tarot today? I certainly don't mind. It seems a little bit more succinct today. I sometimes get as many as 10 cards on a pull. I've been asking universe to keep it shorter because it's a lot of reading. A lot of reading and a lot of listening. And sometimes we're just better off with a simple message. Or not a simple message, but a more succinct one. I mean, I get wordy, but even I get tired of all the words sometimes. Trying to make sure these are all in line so they can be seen. Let's double check that. Yes. Alrighty. 6 of Air, cattail. Yeah, somebody's worked hard to just shift into a different path. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Cattail. 6 of Air. Question your assumptions. Gain clarity through articulating your visions in writing. Support others in setting intentions for change. A table in the afternoon sun is covered in sheets of handmade paper for writing prayer petitions with friends. Cattails grow along the border of a nearby marsh. Crow, owl, and heron feathers are gathered in glasses. A jar of walnut ink is open, ready to document devotions. Clarity can be found in the mire. Cattail, often seen as invasive, creates a strong ecosystem by cleaning and purifying an area, making it more habitable for life. Open yourself to new ways to pray. Ask for help from your community when you need it. Adjust your expectations and challenge your current way of thinking. As cattail seeds are carried by the wind, trust spirit to carry your visions toward a greater good. Cattail is sometimes called the supermarket of the wild for its many uses, as food, shelter, clothing, fuel, and medicine. Be the resource of the spirit. Look for myriad ways to be of service to the needs of others. And I'll be honest, that just that speaks directly to me of you finding that in this present moment. The present moment is the magician, and you're finding that the myriad ways to be of service, to make use of yourself for yourself and others. This is somebody's shifting hardcore. Like, I don't know if it's just like it just feels like from yesterday there's been a big shift. Yesterday there was the energy of what you were working on and what you were concerned over. And then today, because this doesn't feel like a different group. This just feels like, I don't remember if we had Hanged Man yesterday or the Hanged One, but it's that kind of energy. It's like you've figured out the perspective you need. You've flipped it and you're shifting over and just doing the thing. You're finding you're finding your groove. Unleash your magic. Radiate power and potency from one seed 1,000. A vibrant flower lies on a weathered table. One of the leaves gestures toward the sky, the other toward the ground. Black seeds form a lemniscate. There we go. That's what the infinity symbol's called. Black seeds form a lemniscate above the flower. Casting charms are tossed onto the table, revealing the tools of the herb crafter: bowling, mortar and pestle, kettle, and basket. The power of manifestation lies within. All the information necessary to create life is contained in the seed. Yet it is the elements that make the sunflower grow. Wind strengthens the stalk. Water feeds the plant. Fire is converted to energy by the leaves. Earth anchors the root. Nourish your ideas with the elements and watch them bloom into being. Receive divine light from the unseen realms. Shape it into form, then give it all away. Sunflower roots travel for miles underground, bringing nutrients to the flower. I did not know that. When it matures, the flower head bends to the earth and unleashes thousands of seeds. Be a conduit of transformation for others. And there we go. Death. Marigold. I'm not going to really clarify that right now because I feel like I did that before I read it, and then this just sort of backed that up and fed into this. So I'm not at this moment going to anyway. We might clarify what the manifestation is with the Teramuka. 13, death, marigold. Oh, excuse me. Honor that which is passing. Celebrate the beauty and fragility of life. Welcome endings. 13 beeswax candles glow inside a mandala of... I will butcher that if I try to say it. It is... I want to say Spanish, but I don't know how to pronounce that word. Okay, we're going to go with the English translation. Marigold. 13 beeswax candles glow inside a mandala of marigold flowers in a dark room. A calavera, a skull, painted in striking reds, purples, and greens, is illuminated in the center. Delicate and colorful papel picado, cut tissue paper flags, frame the top and bottom of the mandala. Monarch butterflies... Okay, sorry, I am outside and there's a driveway near me. Monarch butterflies are drawn to the rich scent of the flowers. All things come to an end. Find closure so you may accept renewal. First pay homage to that which must die. It has given you life. The rich scent and vibrant color of the marigold is said to lead the souls of the beloved dead home, so we may celebrate them and the lives they lived. Honor your experiences as they pass. Like the delicate paper flags, life is fragile and fleeting. Delight in the beautiful moments. As the bright marigold flowers will eventually wither and fade, embrace this time of transition. A sacred contract is reaching completion. Let the petals fall. Or maybe the cocoon. There are butterflies. But yes, you are transforming something. And this, I cannot, there's a part of me, like, sometimes I read cards very linearly, but the way this is it's like you're releasing things, and you're also you're brainstorming on ways to bring the sacred back into your life. And use that sense of sacredness to facilitate your manifestations and your dreams, the things that you want to bring to the world for yourself and others. You're transforming things. You're letting go and releasing things, and you're welcoming new things in, and you're making something new out of the past. The Tower. 16. 16, the Tower, mushroom. Let tragedy nourish the soil of rebirth. See, you're taking something from the past, or something that's happened, something that you used to either do, or a situation you used to be in. You're taking something about it and transforming it into something to grow your future. Everything is food for growth. Be liberated by your acceptance of profound change. Very much a turn my sorrow into treasured gold kind of thing there. A tree crashes in a dark wood onto a bed of brown, gold, and green leaves. A large decaying piece of the trunk is covered in mushrooms. When the wood is touched, it gives way, crumbling to dust. Light shines through the forest and hits the log, illuminating the vibrant colors of the mushrooms. Oh, here we go. Sudden change leads to destruction and upheaval. Mushrooms are the instigators of transformation in the forest. They spark foundational healing. Mushrooms are decomposers. They convert material that is no longer useful into something living things can eat. They break down and absorb environmental contaminants, recycle decaying materials, and bring nutrients to the soil. Use tragedy to nourish the bedrock of your soul. Let the current crisis consume the false narratives you have created, and rewrite your story. Now is your chance to play at the game of life anew. As mushrooms build the immune system, allow yourself to build strength through resilience. Mushrooms reproduce by shooting their spores through the air in bursts. Once the first shock of profound change has passed, let new energy be released. And that's... I don't need to say it again. I don't need to say it again. Okay. Last of the 5 anyway, and then we'll read the bottom of the deck, Temperance. 18, the Moon, Datura. Oh, this makes sense. Face the unknown. Enter the luminous darkness. Open your eyes to night-blooming magic. A large crystal bowl filled with water sits on a dark velvet cloth. 8 datura flowers surround the bowl. They unfold from a compact bud into the open form of a chalice. One white flower spins in the bowl as moonbeams hit the water. Intuitive awakening awaits. Datura has a long history of magic and lore with witches and cunning folk. The potent seeds and flowers have been used by experienced practitioners to induce alternative states of consciousness. Turn toward mystery with curiosity and courage. Your dreams may be vivid and easy to remember, but also scary and confusing. Datura is a toxic plant whose ingestion can quickly lead to a number of permanent damaging effects. Learn to speak the language of symbol, myth, and metaphor. As Datura blooms with the moonlight, so is it now time to stay awake and witness the magic that dwells in the darkness. Embrace the power of vibrational medicine. Maybe somebody needs some sound healing to help them feel a little more balanced. Which is funny because the card at the bottom of the deck is Temperance, Camellia, balance. Trust the magic of presence. See the sacred in the simple. Create new magic from what is familiar. An old Japanese teapot painted with blue flowers sits on a bamboo tray. 3 full cups reveal the chartreuse color of the steaming tea near a wooden bowl filled with dried leaves. A vibrant branch of tea plant, camellia, drapes across the center. Its leaves are waxy and deep green. The flowers are bright white with a rich yellow center. Focus on the present moment brings balance to the opposing forces. Focus on the present moment brings balance to opposing forces. Give every task before you the gift of your full attention. Stillness reveals the middle way. The tea ceremony is an act of mindfulness. The tea plant is rich in antioxidants and strengthens the heart. Preparing a pot of tea with intention cultivates harmony and promotes well-being. The ritual becomes the holy alchemy that affects change. There is magic in the mundane. Ordinary tea bags stop minor bleeding, soothe sunburns, and reduce eye inflammation. Camellia is the oldest, most widely used botanical in history. Let ancient practices inspire new ideas. So, really, these 6 cards all together are saying you are transforming something from the past. You're revitalizing it. You're finding a way to make tools from the bones of the past, from the skeletons. That might sound grim, but I mean, it's like how it's... it's like how Native Americans would... Well, not just Native Americans. All tribal peoples would use... Interesting. Got distracted. They would use bones to make tools and jewelry. They would find a way to use what was essentially the dregs of the past, or the leftovers of their kill. Or, I mean, I don't know if it's factual, but I'm pretty sure if they found the skeleton of an animal in the woods, that they would probably use those bones because they were practical. And it's, and they would, anyway, you're finding a way to transform things from the past, things that were difficult. And you're learning from it at the very least and using it to inform how you move forward. There we go. Okay, instead of going into some grotesque spiel next time about skeletons and shit, I'll just keep it simple. You're finding a way. You're using the information and the things that you've learned already. So let's clarify what the manifestation. Nice. Beautiful. That was a shoddy shuffle. Let's see what the manifestation and transformation is. Universe, could we please clarify what the manifestation and transformation is? What is the manifestation and transformation, universe? What do we got? And again, we are clarifying with the Tarot Muka. Beautiful, beautiful tarot cards. I love this deck. It's one of my all-time favorites, and it is definitely, other than the Herb Crafter Tarot at the moment, my most consistently used deck. These two are some favorite decks of mine. King of Swords. So the manifestation, you're cutting out the bullshit. Maybe some interesting. King of Swords. He's making cuts. He knows the right direction, and he's going to do what he needs to move in that direction, because doing so ensures the well-being of his empire. Pulling in some emotional well-being. The Ace of Cups. I would say that the Two of Cups indicates like can indicate a new couple. But I would say that the Ace of Cups is more just making yourself open to love, including love from self. Yeah. Interesting. Knight of Staves. You're moving forward. You're moving forward with passion and drive. You have your... This might be the love of what you're doing. This is some kind of... Maybe it's an intellectual passion. Maybe you're actually writing. You might be a music producer. Or a book writer, blogger maybe, I don't know. But this is with the writing implements. This seems like you might actually be a writer, because this is like a passion of intellect and emotion. And air makes me think of words and writing. So maybe you're... Okay, maybe you're a public... Maybe you speak in public? There's Temperance again. Okay. Two aces. Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire. What does this have to do with the manifestation, Spirit? What is this? You're... Oh, okay. You're moving into whatever you're wanting to do. I don't think what you want to do has to do with any kind of physical craft per se, unless it's books, unless you write, like books and things. But I mean, this feels more like... This feels like somebody who writes. This feels like, or maybe somebody who speaks publicly, or wants to speak publicly, or like some kind of singer and performer. That's what it feels like. And you want to pursue this for... You're manifesting... Oh! Okay, yeah, you're manifesting your little, whatever you view as your empire. The Emperor, the Four. He's in command of his... Maybe you're starting your own business. Maybe you're starting your own publishing company, or like a music production, or maybe a theater production. That might be it. This seems more like a kind of performing arts energy, but you want to have temperance and balance for it. You want it because this is your passion, and you want it to be a balanced new beginning. You want it to succeed. You don't want it to fail. You want stability. You know what you want for the empire. You want your emotions to be balanced, and you want to move forward on this with a lot of drive because you're passionate about it. Page of Pentacles. It'll be slow going, but it will happen. And Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is good energy. You have 4 ones on this board, 4 aces, and you have Temperance twice, and you have all this transformation and manifestation energy. This is some good shit here. Somebody got clear. Somebody got clear. And they have their plan. They have their plan of action. They're gonna do the thing. And this is, somebody got really clear and they know what they need to do in order to go forward. This is some good shit. So, all I'm gonna say is do the thing, because you know what you know, and it's good. You know what's up. You know it's good. You know you've got you've got all the clues, or not even all the clues, all the tools. What is this, mystery game? You got all the tools. You got all the know-how, and you're moving on it. The Rainmaker. That definitely has kind of a performing arts vibe to it. I'll show you what I mean. Interesting. So we have the Rainmaker, and I'm feeling like this is, what's the word I want? Oh, whatever. Anyway, this is at the bottom of the deck, and I feel like these two go together. The Rainmaker and the Sun. This is some really powerful manifestation energy, some really powerful transformation. So let's start with Rainmaker. The Rainmaker. So the way this goes, depending on if the cards come out right side up or in reverse, determines how we proceed, because there's the essence, there is the invitation in the upright, and if it had been reversed, it would be the medicine. So we have two invitations here. The essence of the Rainmaker. Look at that beautiful card. The Rainmaker is the master of manifestation, who can call on the elements of nature to serve the greater good. When the power to co-create is used with integrity, great beauty and benefit flow to all. When this power is used for personal gain only, everyone suffers. When the earth is parched, the Rainmaker calls the waters from the heavens, and all that is dormant in the fields and in people's hearts springs to life again. The invitation. The Rainmaker is calling you to create something new from the elements that are already in your life. Be sure you work with what is and not with what might be or could have been. The seeds that have been silently germinating in your heart will burst forth ready for the sunlight. Do not hold back. Put all your chips on the next roll of the divine dice. And no, I don't think that means like go and bet all your money on anything, but like invest. Okay. But like what is this whole thing about? Straight manifestation.